Good morning, friend. Today we are going to talk about Sira Sharir. Whenever we hear the word Sira, our mind directly correlates it with Venus. But it's not always correct to correlate Sira with Venus system of body. So what actually is Sira? So Sira, Dhamani and Srotas, these are three channels or tubular things which are described in classical text of Ayurveda for the purpose of transportation. But there is little bit difference in each other, and the mode of action, the mode of transportation is little bit different. So today we are going to discuss only about the Sira. Basically, we have taken the theoretical part from the Susrut Saris line chapter number 7 and 8, but some inputs are taken from other places also for the better description. So first of all, let's see the definition of Sira or introduction of Sira. So the most commonest thing which we can get it is Sarana Sira, means according to Charak, Sira are the channels in which the fluid, the blood, etc. is conducted. Saran basically means continuous flow without making any sound from one place to other. The description of Achar Charak about Sira indicates the classification of hollow tubular structure of the body. Achar Chakrapani has also commented that channels are called Sira because Saran or Sthan Antargaman, very important, Sthan Antargaman, moving from one place to other without making any typical sound or turbulence. By explaining the characters of Sira, Acharya Susrut has said they are unsteady by nature and change their position like phase. So the typical word which is used here is ashikshit, means which cannot remain in discipline or are changing their position regularly. In Atharveda, there is an explanation related to hundred of Siras which are coppery red in color, conveying Asudrak. This indicates about the Venus system which is correlated mostly. So one sloka is taken from Palkavi Samhita also. Tattvata Sira Nam Sarvesam Pradishtha Hridayam Smriti. The Sira channels through which blood is carried back to the heart from whole body tissue. So from here also it gives a hint that basically it is a venous system which we can correlate. But again remember, not always. Now there is a relationship with Nabhi, Tasam Nabhi Mulyam. This you have to remember it. Navi is the place of origin of Sira, and from there they are distributed in all other directions. All the Sira of the body are connected to Navi and distributed and networked throughout the body. You can take an example of a wheel. In the center there is axis, and the spokes are moving all around the wheel. Likewise, the veins are coming out from the Navi. That's why the Navi is said to be the Moolam. One more important sloka is there, Nabhistha Praninam Prana, very important. The prans are located at the site of Navi and are associated with it. The Sira are radiating from the Navi like spokes, like I have already said, from the center of the wheel. So this reference is also very important. On this particular sloka, previous two slokas, there is one opinion of Ghanekar, V.G. Ghanekar sir. He says when the fetus is in the womb, umbilicus seem to be the root of the sira because the umbilical vein is the source of nourishment. Each vein is connected to the umbilical vein at the origin. The Nabi was the root of sira, so that it is called Sira Prabha after the birth also. In the description of Nabi Marm also, it is considered as the Sira Prabha. So from here we can understand why Sira Prabha or Nabi Prabha they are known. Nabi is known as the Mool Sthan of the Sira. Sira are important in Sandhis as well as they transport the dose and Dhatu. All these are attached to the Navi. Further they ramify to approach various structures of the body. So what is basically the structure of Sira? So these veins, entire body is nourished constantly, keeping the lubrication to perform the actions such as flexion, extension, similar to the large field being nourished by the small channels of the water. The spreading is like the ribs in the leaf, Nabhi in their moola, that is place of origin. All these things, whatever we are talking, they are specifically taken from Susul Saristan, chapter number 7, sloka number 3, from where we are taking the structure of the Sira. There are definite synonyms are there which are highly confusing, like Nadi, Srotas, Dhamani, Snayu, Vasa, and Tantukti. Tantyuki means very small silas. Vasa, the Snayu is derived from Meda, and Vasa are the one type of Meda. So they are given directly as a synonyms in the textbook. So we are taken here. but it is little bit confusing. Now, how the Sira is developed or what is the embryology behind the Sira? So, this sloka is very important. Sira nam tu mridu paka snayu nam cha tatha khara. According to Acharya Susrut, Vayu combined with Usma entering into the muscle tissue of flesh, then divides it into the pesi. From the uncourteous part, it is pure part of the medas. Both Sira and Snayu are formed. Sira arises from the mild heating and Snayu is going to get from the hard heating or strong heating. According to Charak, Sira is considered as a Pitraj Bhav, like other all strong part like hairs of the head, mustache, hairs on the body, bone, nails, teeth. These are the derived from the Pitraj or father element. What is the number of Sira? So they are primary or principal 40 Siras are there. They are divided into four groups of each of dosa, Vata, Pitta, Kapha and Rakta. And then further each is 175 types. So total becomes 700. You can see it here, Sakha, there are 25 in 1 into 4, then into 4 types, that is Vata, Pitta, Kapha, that becomes 400. Urdhva Chaturga, there are 41 of single type, Karn 4, Jiva 9, Nasika 6, Netra 8, Griva 14. Then 4 of each type becomes 164. Then Koshta it is 34, 4 of each type becomes 136, the total becomes 700. Then certain characters are also given of each type. Vata, which is reddish in color. Pitta, bluish in color. The consistency will be hard. Kapha, it is white in color, hot and cold. Rakta, it is red in color, neither hot nor cold. Mostly this particular is asked. Na Sitam, na Usnam. It is Raktavaha Siddha character. Then some specific characters or functions are described of each type of Sira. Like Vata Sira, you can say Kiranam, Apratighatam, Moham, Buddhi, Karmanam. Vata circulating in its own vessels carries out its normal function without any obstruction, promotes the intellect to work properly and prevents the mental deviation. That Pitta circulating its own tubes out of normal function gives glow to the body, taste of the food, maintains digestive power and increases immunity. It is very important. Arogatam. Then there is Kaphasira, maintains the viscosity of various parts of the body, stability of the joint, increases the strength and immunity. Balam Udiretam is the main word here in this sloka. Then Rakta, it is Dhatunam Purnam Varnam Spars Gyanam Asansem. Circulating in its own sira carries out its normal function, nourishes all dhatus, gives color to the body and receives the tactile sensations also. The last word of sloka is very important. Spars Gyanam Asansem. All the sira typically, though they are divided into four different dosas type, are sarvavasrova sira. You can see here, although four divisions are described in text, but there is no exclusive vatu or pittava sira. All the siras are going to carry all the dosas. This is confirmed in the sloka number 16 of the chapter number 7 of Susrut Sharir Sthana. Then there are two typical divisions on the functional basis. Vedi and Aved means the number of tubes or sira which you can get puncture or which you don't need to get puncture. So they are Ved sira. These are those which can be inferred with the surgical processes. It is also mentioned that through these means only the bloodletting can be done safely. It may not lead to any serious complication if all necessary things are in the places. Then there are Vedasira, these are which cannot be inferred with the surgical process. Injury to these sira may lead to the severe consequences or even become fatal. Then number is very important. Avedisira, Sakha they are 16, Madhya Sarir 32, Urdh Jatruga they are 50, the total becomes 98. 16, 32, 50 becomes 98. For the MCQ purpose, the other Siras names are also given in reason wise like Jalandhara 4, Urvi is 8, Lotijak is 4, to total becomes 16. Likewise, you can also go through this PPT slide so that you can remember the other things, other Aved Sira also. So what if the Aved is going to get punctured? Very important. Vaikalyam Maranam Cha Api. If these siras which are to be unpunctured or Aved are going to get punctured anyhow, this may lead to the complications like disability or even death also. So all this a summarized topic of sira we have discussed today. So that's all for today. We'll meet again with new topic. Thank you.